What is happening, guys? I'm Dan. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into more Michigan craft beer coming from the variety pack from Founders, brand new to distribution. It is the Oatmeal Stout. So I don't believe I've had this version of an Oatmeal Stout from Founders. I think I've had some form of an Oatmeal Stout, but not this particular one. So we're going to dive into this one, see how it ranks up to the rest of the arsenal. Guys, roasted malts, dark chocolate and brown sugar, 5% ABV, again, only available in that variety pack. Stout brewed with oatmeal. Underrated category. I really like oatmeal stouts, and this was canned on, which I still appreciate, $8.22 like the rest of the pack. Why? It's November now. Time of recording, November 2nd. So I don't know if I've dropped several reviews by now or not, but I think I have. And again, these are all slightly old for mass distribution. I understand, but it makes me angry because I live in Michigan. Give me that fresh beer. Big corporation now. I know what it is. So 30 IBUs. Let's dive into this one. Fresh glass, still warm right out of the, wow, right out of the dishwasher. Let's go to it, guys. This is still cold, by the way, my oatmeal stout. So 5%, I really like that range. Sometimes I'll find some with a little bit heavier body, a little bit more ABV, but not this one. So it seems like these beers tend to be, what, 5 and 6% is what I've noticed in this pack. So that's what you get, and you've got some dark brown and slight cola, dark oily slickness to this glass. A little bit of a brown beige head sitting on top, nothing too crazy. Looks soft, but not outrageous. So let's get an aroma on this oatmeal stout. Oh yeah. Very roasty. Super duper heavy roast. I mean, it smells like a freaking dark stout, like big, like Expedition Stout from Bell's, like super roasty toasty. Campfire smoke, a little bit of leather tobacco. Molasses. Sweetness, tough to dig for. It says brown sugar. I get tons of dark chocolate, absolutely. Baker's chocolate, dark chocolate, 85% dark chocolate, super roasty, toasty. Brown sugar, maybe hard to find it. We'll dive in and see if it follows suit, guys. Oatmeal stout, let's check it out. Cheers, Founders. Very roasty. The nose was the nose for a reason. I mean, I get notes of like espresso, hardcore coffee grounds, subtle creaminess, but it's not that creamy for being an oatmeal stout. Brown sugar, very tough to find. I mean, you could say there's like a touch of caramel in there, but it's so hard to dig for that. I wouldn't say it if it wasn't on the can. I understand. I'd say there's like a little bit of cocoa dust in here, a little bit of cocoa powder. But brown sugar is a stretch. Like, this is so dry and toasty. Campfire smoke, molasses, darkness. It's just super, super dry, guys. So like, it's crazy to even say like there's any kind of sugar in here. I do not see it. I do not find it. At least not on my palate. But there is this soft, subtle decadence to this beer. But oatmeal stout is really pushing it. This is just a deep roasty stout in general. For 5%, it feels like it's a bigger beer because it's so roasty and dry. There's a little bit of hot bite and bitterness coming from, you know, maybe this espresso note, maybe this dark chocolate note. But sweetness, you're never going to find it in this beer. But with all that being said, there is a subtle creaminess. It's coming. It's slow, it's faint. And again, that bitter hot bite, just enough on the back end to let you know it's there. Do I like this beer? Yes, but I love roast. I love dry. Like, I feel like someone else may dive into this thinking it's going to offer a little bit more sweetness, and they're not going to get it when they dive into it. So will they be disappointed? Potentially. But for my palate, I like this beer a lot. But, you know, it's a little off on what it says on the can. Like, you know, again, brown sugar, you're really stretching for that. I don't see it there. There is a subtle oatmeal body to this. And it's just a roasty, toasty beer. I like it. A little bit of caramel, a little bit of cocoa nibs. That's what I'm saying is in here. There's no brown sugar. I like this beer. I love the roast. I love everything about it besides the fact that there's a little bit of, you know, false advertising. No brown sugar, guys, at least with me. So where do I put this beer? I think this has been a very good pack, to say the least. I think this is very good, especially at 5%. It feels like it's grittier and bigger and healthier than a 5% beer. But again, I love roast. I love dark. I love bitter. I love astringent on my roasty beers and my stouts. So, you know, the can just, sugar, there's no sugar here. I've given these beers like 3 9s. I mean, you know, I like this one. I'm gonna go 3.97 out of 5, just because I like this vibe. It's just so me, and that's where I'm putting it today, guys. Oatmeal Stout, 3.97 from Pour Michigan Reviews. If you're gonna pour a beer, pour Michigan beer.